For my Papa Likee TV na message and now but channel so hit and demand subscribe send me drop any latest news content out but saka be na ye bora and simnima for yan one of the Supreme Court judges ni be no judges ni be are resign ni after the ruling of Torkornoo chim say and sama etima koswo hono onani enye ho kra na for me person ejebre na ye bora and sim because already ni edika say this Supreme Court, some of the judges rule in favor of MPP. They know say they are doing this to thank the president. Say 1.2 more to the Supreme Court. And then the majority of Ghana funding same be at say never cost then the constitution any the chaos and the misunderstanding and the name be and a bepa or my mona yemum and some from A to Z there can be
Section 2, the Supreme Court, they are the ones who will destroy the constitution. And today is the beginning of the destruction of Ghana's constitution by Torkornoo. Obian fetuo embese Ghana constitution in democracy. Our Supreme Court will destroy our democracy, and they started it today. It is embarrassing. In fact, when you watch or listen at time, ferry, you ask yourself, say, these people, what do they want? What's your end game? What do you want to achieve? Omo make is ruling and they say about arrest tired. What cause chaos or the landmine that to all. One of the judges now omo make this very despicable ruling. No, we say the also retire. Ain't problem now we create who is going to solve it? Or this is where we are. The elderly we have given, or people we have given position to, they don't care about this nation. And anytime I catch Ghana for say, the Chief Justice, the ruling from the Supreme Court, don't waste any energy on it. It is a sham. It is a disgrace. At time, it makes them look naked. It makes them look like when they are walking, they are not wearing panties. It makes them look like puppets. You see, right now I see the Supreme Court as old men and women walking naked. It's so embarrassing and disgusting that we sit and today the Supreme Court of our land is now interested in destroying the democracy of this nation. I see them as naked women and men walking without anything. I am embarrassed in my heart for the Supreme Court. See, if you want to see the embarrassment, one of the judges, Tanko, who was part of the panel, this is what he said. The one of the judges who dissented, two judges did not agree with the decision. This is what the judge said. Or say, so really, baby, Mama Kena, I don't want us to waste time on this Supreme Court thing. It is just, or say, my Lord, even though I find the instant case as one which can be described as a great case within Lord Denning's description, the situation we are confronted with in this action, in my view, is not a hard situation. It is usual occurrence in our interpretive functions as the highest court of the land. Fortunately, we have churned out enough jurisprudence in dealing with the issues raised in this suit. I must state from the outset that it is these settled and consistent jurisprudence from this court which I hold firm in this delivery. This one is one of the judges, Lovelace. That was her position. One of the judges said, may catch asem ding, but it is looking like say asem we no yene yetumi no yama yetumi no atra bebi asem no wo. One of the judges who sided with one of the judges who dissented, the one person, one of the two, Tanko and Lovelace. Lovelace said, Chief Justice, it looks like as some jurisdiction no, and a territory. But at the end of the day, you judges into your transfer, many option be to be part of this case. Judge for no case in Sukrampo catch Chief Justice said this is wrong. This case, how we have ruled it, is not the right way to do things. And that you, the Chief Justice, you have basically skewed the system. Because Sorry, this is Tanko. Because at the end of the day, asemno krampono jurisdiction, and I say asemno yenta by krampono yatremu dodo. Asemwe nya asema din and the wama asem ya chinchina ya brabra senoma ya tentene yenta ba mu akodu bibi anisi yedru. Na Tanko ekasa no 13th no say, sorry, where Tanko or say, I do not hasten to proclaim that I have apprehended with despair the majority's conclusion in this suit, but I state with utmost deference to the Honorable Chief Justice and the rest of my brethren in the majority that not only do I fundamentally disagree with their conclusion, I, with all due respect, also find the decision an aberration to the established and accepted judicial position of this court, which let me read the second part. People of Ekuapem North. The common fund, they gave it to her in the name of Ekuapem North. Into the common fund has to go to Ekuapem North. Amadokia is in parliament as an MPP person. The same Amadokia, ako NPP primaries, ako independent to Abontene. Still, Odanwe MP in parliament. Into send the Amadokia wua. Now say yenyanko to aba. How are we going to fill it? Because on paper, Amadokia is an independent candidate who are registered to come independent, right? Now, Amadokia we also as a register as an MPP currently or your MPP ni. Now, that is one. Amadokia or your Ekuapem North or your MP no. We free Ekuapem North and waba okankwe asabe contested asabe wini primaries. In Amadokia or your Ekuapem North MP and asa or your okankwe MP. Amadokia wua MP before kwa another parliamentary candidate to okankwe North. And on besako Ekuapem asa another candidate for Ekuapem North because we want to know because currently or your MP of Ekuapem for no. And right now or say parliamentary candidate Emma MPP or Okankwe North. It is a Amadokia wua. So owu na MPP for no a new parliamentary candidate to Ekuapem North. Ewo Okankwe North. Na omasako Ekuapem North wo akwa another MPP parliamentary candidate This is the ruling of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is saying all of these things, there's no problem. How do you sit in the Supreme Court and put such a judgment out? How do you sit there and think, this is normal? This is not. This is not. Into the Kuyankwa case, you can see, our Chief Justice is a political Chief Justice. Our Chief Justice does not care because ruling nearby. They are basically telling us to say, now listen, look at this. One with the background, the Lovelace one, right? Mr. S. Top and down. Okay. Now, my team wants me to read something to you. $73. I don't have it besides. Okay, let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. Now, me 10% me read the idea be ha. Is it the same, Mr. S? Okay, these are two different ones. Okay. So when you look at this whole thing very well, the ruling from the Supreme Court, on any day, it's a political ruling. Now, Lovelace now also dissenting on it Tanko Ka say they really don't want to be part of the Chief Justice set. Now, already Lovelace also NDI the final statement or stay no kan. That's okay. The tenor is the first one, right? All right. Okay. Lovelace na also dissenting na on it Tanko. Omunyina any Chief Justice and then the four groups na anya say the tenor of the above suggests that where the Supreme Court and a lower superior court have concurrent jurisdiction in a matter, it is the jurisdiction of the lower superior court which is to be first invoked. Uba will say, it is my opinion that in relation to a matter relating to the vacation or otherwise of a parliamentary seat, a plaintiff has no choice in the matter. He has to go to the High Court. The jurisdiction of the High Court is exclusive. The other lady now, Lovelace now, on it, Tanku, a Dissenting, you know, honestly, view, no, see, in her ruling, no, or see the reason why on the Chief Justice in Yadrin say, there's a lower court, and there's a court that is basically assigned to listen to these kind of cases. And why did the applicant, ignore that court and come straight to the Supreme Court? Because at that moment, you know, your court able to handle a lower court than the Supreme Court. The lower court has exclusive.
Eti fosi abomonka 7 December na batu ibaso late peace preview no ni abomonka se ye nyina mfe hunyum ye monyankopon paye enima my Ghana sasumdwe de bebo my Ghana.
It has exclusive right to listen to that case. Into Adentina Assembly no Chief Justice Ankancha Afenoma can say, go to the lower court and let's see what happens there. And if you don't understand, bring it to us. Into Lovelace now on it Tanku Dissenting and or say, or catch the Chief Justice and say, this is not right. In the first place, Afenoma was supposed to go to the lower court, that is the High Court. And then when he goes to the High Court, because Assembly to na Assemno, Asema, a typical High Court, a Superior Court. Because the High Court also has that jurisdiction, the right to listen, it has exclusive into Assembly High Court and Sanabasro. It is so when you listen to the two judges, in fact, the other part of a statement in the name, I'm reading short, the last part of a statement, or say, the tenor of the above suggests that where the Supreme Court and a lower superior court have concurrent jurisdiction in a matter. Let me read the other part. Let me conclude on an answer. I want you to understand something. The last part of a Lovelace statement in the any or say, I am satisfied that the High Court being the proper forum for this matter, but the plaintiff having filed his writ in the Supreme Court, the jurisdiction of this court has not been properly invoked. Okoren must say, I therefore see no need to go into the merits or otherwise of the other issue raised in the memoranda of issues. The action is accordingly dismissed. The Lovelace lady said, on TSS say, I was after your marking, Eja High Court or no Dimikaba Supreme Court. The moment I obey Sano, it means to say, Embrano, Yanni Supreme Court chrono, Yan Shada Mumbrano. In the first place, no, judges me no mutina so catch Chief Justice said, Dear Uyano Mwa. Intentional ubuno, it is not the right ruling. When in the part for now, Makosha them, catch Ghana for say, the Speaker of Parliament, any to me, no, it is wrong. In the first place, you were not supposed to entertain this case. Oh, Torkornoo. On one judges or no more Supreme Court catching so are biased and on biased. When judges on the case in the Supreme Court indirectly tell the Chief Justice she's biased, our democracy is hanging on a thin line. So the to me ma or be very careful. And your baby and your money to me, or baby or money to me, and I didn't say Yankopon. And this woman Torkornoo Oti Supreme Court and in Hunimut, Nigerian say nobody can check her. That is her intentions. And that is Nigerian done it. Her body language, Nihunima Bono. Nigerian said the position she is, nobody can touch her. So she can do damage to everyone. That is how she feels. And anytime I say, oh ma oba to me, show banim, they shed it trim, and some to me amano, and your baby a man to me. That is why this woman is exhibiting this highest form of insubordination and disrespect to the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. On one judges they catch and say, you did not follow the right path. You are basically being biased in this matter. You are disrespecting the Constitution and the mandate you have been given to make sure we interpret the law right. Let the applicant go through the right process because the lower court has exclusive jurisdiction on this case. And then today we sit here to allow some people to destroy our democracy. That's why I'm telling you, Do not waste your time on Chief Justice Torkornoo. Your focus should be on election 2024. Vote for the NDC, and after that, we will see the aftermath. My name is Kelvin Taylor. Have a wonderful night. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. We will meet here tomorrow, Friday, and discuss Ghana. Cheers and good night.
Launch the Ghana Medical Care Trust, also known as Mahama Cares.
Edamase, someone Daily Update TV.